I really love the V8 Supercars Aussie series, but I also really love sprint car racing, and it's sprint car season right now, especially in Australia. The World Series sprint cars, they go like 3 nights in a row here in South Australia, up to Queensland, everywhere around the country, and that season is just coming to a finish. One thing I have seen is a picture of someone with a V8 Supercar when they first launched on a speedway track, halfway through a corner with a 6 slide going. So why not combine my 2 loves into one, and instead of just trying it out, because I've never done this at all, putting a V8 Supercar onto a speedway track. And keep in mind, if you don't know anything about these cars, they're pretty popular right now, but no traction, no assists at all, very little downforce as well when it comes to road stuff, but they're just loose, they're just crazy, and then putting them on dirt, I can't even imagine how this is going to go. And they're running version 7 tires, so pairing that in, how slippery is it going to be? Most likely slipperier than ice. But rather than just try them out and do some laps, what I want to do is set out some targets. So I want to try and complete 1 lap, and I have no idea if we can even get close to this, where I have 100% throttle on from crossing the start-finish line and crossing it again, 1 complete full lap. If that's successful, or if we want to try some other things as well, trying to ride the cushion. So I've got the track state of Knoxville at 50%, so hopefully it's got some type of cushion built up or something. If not, we'll just lap and lap and lap until we build one, and I want to try and ride the cushion in a V8 Supercar up around the top. Let's see how this goes. Oh, that is a lot of cutaway for 50% track state. What we're going to do is put some more fuel in it, maybe up to about 70 litres, which is 18 gallons. I've got 20 gallons. I don't really know what's going to assist at all, like being heavier, I would imagine. But then it might respond a bit even worse if that's possible in the corners. So the reason I've tested or gone with Knoxville, I was weighing up between Eldora and Knoxville, just simply because of the amount of, like the length of the turn. It doesn't have a whole lot of angle to it. Well, we are actually taking off, so this is a good thing. Let's see if we bottom out on the drop here. Not too bad. So you see that it's a long sweeping corner. If you don't know about, it's one of the most known tracks in the world. Every year they have a massive event at Knoxville. I like to keep up with it. I believe the win, first place takes home $120,000 US, which when it comes to any type of sport, that's incredible. Really are. But this is looking pretty good. It's got the kind of the cushion there that's available, and it wants to step out, but if you're very smooth, it's actually quite doable. So let's try out some laps here. I think 3rd will sit in. Oh my god. So just throttle, no brake at the moment. We'll just step it out with throttle. Onto the dirt. And she's got... I was hoping it would bite a little bit, but it didn't. Give it a bit more. Okay. Oh, maybe not off the line because it is skidding. It's actually just like burnout practice. Bit less torque in 2nd gear. So I'm thinking it's still too torquey in 2nd gear, so I'm thinking 3rd's where we want to be. Oh my god, I thought we were dead though. I thought we actually died. Oh, it likes it out here. I actually want to see this as an event. V8 Supercars Speedway Edition. Oh, Jesus. Come on, steer it, man. Come on. Apply some throttle. As you can see, I'm just sitting at like 40-50% throttle. Because all the throttle does is make it turn more. There we go. Okay, let's keep it in 3rd. Keep it in 3rd. A bit more responsive. Up the straight we go. Not really, it's more like up the corner. There we go. Nice run. We'll back off over the slick, and then we'll apply the pressure. There we go. Yeah, we're traveling wide, that's a problem, Oh my god. It's actually ice. We can't get a run going. There we go.
That lap was a 26.7. That's your best lap in this session.
Oh, that'll kill us. Okay, off on this grey. We've got wheel down and of course we do.
Looks like your car is toast.
We blow it up! If these had a little bit more grip, like maybe it fit like a dirt tyre or something, and we have a race where you're hooking, like, look at that. Is that a shot? That is a shot right there. Imagine a race, 20 or 30 of these on a dirt track. Actually did a wheelie. Okay, let's try and take some fuel out of it. Right, really, really weigh it, make it light. We almost need some stats to help us. Look, I don't think we do much. I don't know if anything's going to be able to help us really. Okay, full throttle, let's go. And we're on. That is an entrance. Okay, brand new track, some banking so we can maybe even try and drive it more straight. And big wide track, just like Knoxville. We'll try this one out. Promising. Fourth gear. Oh, we go that way for? Jeez! That's what I like to hear. Let that V8 rev out a little bit. Not that much, not that much. Mind you, that's fourth gear. Oh, like, why does it do that? Like,
That was a 25.4.
the weight goes down. Isn't it weird just seeing your left hand the whole time in a road car? Save that. Let's go fifth. Even more wheel spin. The lower torque's actually not bad.
That lap was a 25.1.
Here we go. I've literally got the wheel upside down most of the time. And we have more chance riding the top. So unfortunately, I went 50% track state on the last one, thinking that the cushion would respond a bit better. Well, it didn't.
24.02.
Fifth gear.
You've just done a 24.0.
New track record. Bet you that's almost a world record. V8 Supercar and Eldora. Probably not. More people than I would expect probably done this. Well, there we go. Look at that throttle control. It's terrible. Hold it flat, boys. I think.
That was a 24.5. You're currently 0.4 off your best.
I think holding this thing flat for a full lap might actually be impossible. But we will be able to ride the top. I think riding the top's almost easier than the let's do, okay, 2 laps. And we'll determine what's easier, riding the bottom. The brake coming in as well, we'll wash some speed off. So yeah, we're almost understeers. 2 laps from now, riding the bottom.
3.866.
It's bottom-ish. Lost the rear end a bit there, starting to understeer.
That last lap was a 22.5.
It's actually very satisfying. Oh, where you going that way for? Oh my god. Jesus. Otherwise though, that's kind of successful. There's our 2 laps. Now we'll try and run the top. A little bit longer of a track, so I'm thinking we'll just keep it in 4th.
30.211.
My hand is literally upside down. And then I'm gonna be ready to catch that opposite flick it does. I'm gonna come in a bit hotter on the gas. I'll get out of here with the wheel damage. It looks kind of uncontrolled, which it completely is not, but it looks that way. Yeah, that's... Okay, what's happening here? I think it's just because the ground kind of straightens out a little bit. Okay, so it's still banked and we're tilting to the right. And then it grabs. And then the rear end just slips down. So we need to be turning it even up the straight. Okay. Here we go. Top line. Completely cold tyres. Honestly, if it wasn't running version 7, I think we'd have a lot better of a time. Because how do you warm them up? We all know how bad a supercar is, even on a road track with cold tyres. So, pair that with slippery dirt. So far, so good. Now we need to keep turning. Is this so far so good? Sitting in third. I was right on the top there. And we keep kind of turning it. We either snap to the left. It decides it wants to. Oh my god, that's right on the cushion that was. What lap we got? Number 2 or 3? I have to check that out.
24.14.
That lap time was 24.1. You're now 1.6. Slower than your best.
That was like.
You've got wheel damage.
Oh my god, these cars!
Your car is too much damage. You've got to fix it.
Finish off this video, we are just going to try and attempt to do 3 clean laps. Where we run the top. Like that. Like that is a cool line. See how the dirt builds up? I mean, that looks proper done. Well. 3 laps of our best time. How about that? We know we can run the top of our best time. We're going to try and beat lap 6, which is 22.5. Now, I believe the street stocks would come in somewhere like around the 20 mark. They do get some good drive. So I mean, it's not half bad considering it's a road car. I actually think that 100% throttle, maybe if we go 5th, maybe 6th, 100% throttle, let's see what happens. We just can't hold on to it. Fully gives way, even if I was like 800 degrees turned to the right. Oh. One more time. Literally facing the other way lock. That's probably broke that car.
You've got wheel damage.
Yeah, let's see what lap time we can get. Then it'll be your guys' challenge to go out and see if you can beat whatever we get. 22 seconds or something like that, hopefully.
You've just done a 23.8. You're currently 1.3 seconds. Slower than your best.
Do some laps to get some type of heat in the tyres. I believe it will work. Trying out 5th gear.
Your lap time was at 23.3. That puts you 0.8 off your best.
Risky biscuit. Did that actually break out? Oh. No way. I don't. No way that good. Try 4th now, and let's try to hone in on that bottom line. Here we go. Starting the 3 laps.
25.956.
Stuff that up. Restart.
24.053.
That lap was at 24.1. You're now 1.6 off your best.
Here we go. Not bad drive. Not bad drive. This is actually wild. Big corner. On the gas. Get a little bit of speed, hopefully.
22.3.
You've just done a 22.4.
22 point. Oh my god, I looked at it and stopped up. 22.4. 2 laps left.
That lap time was 22.2.
Straighten up, please, straighten up. Oh my god, where is this car going, man? That's not the bottom. 1 lap left, I think we've got a bent car. What can we do with it?
That lap was a 23.5. You're currently 1.2, slower than your best.
Here we go, last corner, let's get some speed up. Oh my god, don't lose it, please don't lose it. This feels like the World Championships. Got it, across the line, 5th gear, 6th gear.
Your lap time was 21.8.
And we bet the 22.
You've got wheel damage.
And what a note to finish on.
Looks like your car is toast. You'll need a tow.
21.85. Beat that lap time. And for a little pro tip there, one thing I did find out was I actually used the brake really effectively here. Just on the way we entered, we had enough angle coming in that if we didn't wash off some speed, we would have drifted away to the outside, as you can see. Pinning it, coming in. Bang, locked it up. And that actually felt kind of sprint car-ish in the way that worked. Try and get the best angle we can where we'll play out the last couple of laps that I just started there. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Try this one out. It's actually really satisfying driving a street car or V8 supercar, even more so because they're just wild as is, on a dirt track. I recommend fresh track, brand new. You get a little bit of extra drive, I guess, and try and see what lap time you can get.